In this video, I'm going to show the first 3 steps to get started with Bryan Johnson's Blueprint Protocol. Let's go. Blueprint is full of a ton of information, and knowing where to get started can be super overwhelming. There's like 1,000 things that he prescribes in this little page. He gives it all out for free. It's awesome, but actually implementing it into your life can be challenging, especially if you don't have a lot of time or money to really start looking into what to do next. Starting off with number 1, you have to get a whoop. This is like ground zero. You can't even start anything until you have this whoop, because as we begin this morning routine, we're gonna have to start measuring everything so that when we wanna add things or change things, we actually know if it's working or not. If you don't know if it's working, you're basically like wandering around in a cave in the dark, and this whoop is like the flashlight. You gotta know what's actually gonna help you. There's a famous quote that says, "What's measured is improved." And I think this is so true with the whoop. For example, I like to go out and have fun. Sometimes I have a couple drinks, but when you start seeing what alcohol actually does to your sleep, I'm not gonna say you're just gonna stop drinking and stop having fun, but you will maybe decide when and where it's actually worth it to drink, knowing what it really does to your recovery and your sleep. The Whoop lets you make more informed decisions about what you do on a day-to-day basis. And before we even start with a longevity routine, you gotta have a Whoop so that you can get a baseline and know that this longevity routine is actually gonna work. Another great thing about the Whoop, it costs 0 time. Yes, it's a little bit expensive up front, but it's so worth it, because your health is gonna improve just from this Whoop. If you only do one thing from this video, get yourself a Whoop. I'm gonna put an affiliate link in this description, and if you click this, you'll get a free month of Whoop, and you can try it for free. Moving right along, number 2 is the daylight. This thing is amazing. Every morning, right when I wake up, I rush out and pop on this daylight. It pretty much blasts your eyes with light that imitates the sun, but in like a perfect form. And so you just sit there for 10 minutes right when you wake up, and it kickstarts your circadian rhythm. And you're gonna notice immediately, the same day you get it, the first time you use it, you're gonna notice a boost in energy, you're gonna notice a boost in mood. And my favorite part is that at night, you're actually gonna get tired when it's time to go to bed. For me, I've never been a morning person. I always get energy at like 9 p.m., like let's go. But I can finally say, for the first time in my life, I am a morning person. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. This is gonna make your sleep score way better, because your sleep consistency is gonna go up. You're gonna be able to stay asleep. I can't overstate how much this thing has really changed the game. They have a free return policy on Amazon if you buy it. I'll also put the affiliate link for this daylight in my description. It helps me out a little bit too. This thing is really where it's at. I mean, you'll try it for one day and you're gonna be like, okay, that was a great day. I mean, I've had 0 bad days since I've got this daylight, for real. Finishing up the list with number 3 is supplements. If you go on Bryan's page, you're gonna see there's about 100 or so supplements listed that he takes every day. This is a little bit ridiculous. I'm not suggesting that you should just buy every supplement on this page, but what it is good to start is to slowly implementing a supplement routine. And again, the reason why I'm choosing this over some of the other things on this protocol is because it requires 0 time to pop open a little pill thing and take your morning pills every morning. It's like less than 1 minute. So to get started, I suggest to start with 3 pills. 1, a super high quality multivitamin. You're probably deficient in something. And so by taking just this multivitamin, you're gonna give yourself a much better chance at having all of the micronutrients, just a base layer of vitamins that you need every day. The second is a high quality fish oil. This fish oil is gonna help your cells rebuild. The third and final one is vitamin D. Unless you live in the tropics or next to the equator, you're probably deficient in vitamin D. So getting a high quality vitamin D is gonna be crucial to your happiness and your mood and everything. So those are the 3 ways to get started with Bryan Johnson's Blueprint. It's super quick and lightweight, and you can start to get a baseline with where you're at. And from there, once you've been wearing your Whoop for a couple of weeks, you can really get a feel for where your system's at and what you need to improve next. The great thing about sleep scores is that it's a great comprehensive scoring system for how you are overall. Almost everything you do, whether it's good or bad, will start to affect your sleep score. And once you get a good baseline, you can start adding different things to see how your sleep score is affected. What I'm working on right now is trying to improve my sleep score. I want to crank my HRV up as much as I can. So Bryan recommends on his website 3 HRV training devices, and currently I have 2 of them. They're a little bit expensive. I'm not sure if they actually work yet because there's so many other variables with your sleep that it's hard for me exactly to isolate it, but I'm using them every day. My HRV is going up, but I'm also better with my sleep consistency. There's other factors at play. So I'm still trying to figure out if it's actually working. I'm definitely going to keep making videos about what is and what isn't working for me. Longevity and content creation are my full-time job now. I quit my job. I know that this is what I want to do with my life. I want to help people create longevity and wellness for themselves. And the place to start is with consistency and habits and creating that baseline. This is literally my first YouTube video ever. I've spent a bunch of time trying to get the studio working, trying to figure out how to make a YouTube video, trying to learn everything as fast as I can. And it's only been possible because of this protocol that I've been talking about in this video. And so if you're liking this, please leave a comment about some advice or anything. I'm gonna read all of them. And if this video was helpful for you, please drop a like. If you want to see more of this, subscribe. I'm going to be putting out a bunch of content. Felt so cheesy saying that, but I read somewhere that I'm supposed to say that. So anyways, thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon, and good luck with the new protocol implementation.